Batgirl and the Birds of Prey, issue 8. Julian Shauna Benson writing, Roge Antonio on art. This was the. Let's just me read this as it happens. This was the issue that brings in Nightwing, and Nightwing's in Gotham. He's getting the help of the Birds of Prey to track down Gemini, who is a. Basically, she's got stretching abilities, kind of Mr. Fantastic-esque. But when he runs into her, we find out that she's developed the powers so that she can actually. She can shapeshift. She can stretch her molecules or whatever to turn into other people. So she actually showed up as Batman, and he's in Nightwing being Nightwing. He's like, "You're not Batman. I know that grunt.
Should bloody hope so.
I know that grunting face anywhere. It's not you." He gets his ass kind of kicked because she ends up being powerful, and the birds show up and help, and we find out that someone called Blackbird's kind of pulling the strings, who's higher up. Sorry?
No, I just Blackbird, Birds of Prey.
Alright, I thought you said who.
No.
I just went ooh. Alright. But Nightwing got the shit kicked out of him a little bit, so they take him back. So like Batgirl and Huntress are kind of like carrying him back to to the clock tower, and they're patching him up. And there was a lot of really fun stuff in this issue, a lot of fun character beats because of the. This is the first time that he's interacted with them as the Birds of Prey, since they became this, and Huntress is patching him up, and she repeatedly calls him Agent 37 throughout, and she's patching. She's patching him up, and she says something, and then Babs walks in, and she looks kind of awkward and goes, "Oh, was I interrupting something?" And they're like, no. And then the very next panel, at the end of that panel, Babs comes over because he's been like cut to hell, and she's like, right, you need patching up, Dick. Take off your top. And just as she says that, Canary walks in the room and goes, "Oh, I'm interrupting something." It was really, really fun, kind of comical, not slapsticky, but just sort of comic timing of repetition. And
how did the relationship with Helena play, given that you haven't read Grayson?
I've read some of Grayson.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I read like the first, I don't know, 2 trades worth.
Oh, fair enough then. Okay.
But yeah, I played fine. You got a sense that it was maybe a bit of a romantic history, but not necessarily. Because even when, because once they're in the other room and it's just the girls, Huntress is like, "Did you notice Dick looked terrified as we were both like carrying him away?" And he's like, "Yeah," and Babs is like, "Yeah, it looked like he was worried we're going to start catfighting over him." But Huntress actually brings up, "Yeah, we've got a bit of a history, but he clearly loves you." And Dick actually mentioned in the previous scene with Babs that he might be seeing someone new. And Babs says, "Oh no, he's seen someone called the Defacer." And then Huntress says, "Well, she better be good enough for him, or I'll deface her." And I was like, "Oh, come on, Huntress, yes." Stick it up for your boy Dick. No, but no, a lot of this fun character stuff. There was a lot of good banter about where they are relationship-wise with each other. A lot of fun humour stuff. They were really playing with the whole that he's been with 2 of them and that he's got this new person, and lots of fun stuff. So basically, they find out that Oracle, the new Oracle, has a connection, and they finds out that there's like an underground fight club that Blackbird might be involved with some of those metahumans. But if Blackbird's giving metahumans powers or doing stuff like that, we might find them there. So basically, the end of this issue is that Black Canary decides to go undercover because she's the only one out of the team who actually has a metahuman. She has a power. So it has to be her. So she goes undercover, and we find out Roulette's running this fight club. And
of course,
Black Canary is like, "No, look, I can fight in this." So the end of the issue is her saying, "Yeah, sure, okay, you're up next, Blondie." But meanwhile, other stuff that's going on. We find out actually Gemini gets killed. Well, not killed, sorry. Gemini goes to Blackbird, and it turns out Blackbird is only helping them develop their powers because she can then take them. Because she actually sucks her powers out of her, so she has her powers now, and now Gemini is just a regular human. So they're setting up Blackbird as to be this sort of ultimate villain who's like collecting powers. So we'll see how that plays out. But no, and the only other little tidbit is that the new Oracle is pill popping for something, because he seems kind of out of character, and they kind of notice that he's acting weird, and we see him like take some pills to counteract it. But that's just a fun issue. Dick interacting with all the birds was all very, very fun. Good character interplay. It felt very in continuity because it was referencing multiple things that were going. You know, Defacer, obviously, relationship was mentioned. and various other things. So
having the underground Fight Club stuff really tells me, it just reminds me once again that these are TV writers. It's just one of those things that, it's such a TV thing to do.
Oh, sure, but it also didn't feel any different to say, I don't know.
I don't mean that as a criticism. It's just one of those things where they're pulling from their well of TV knowledge of things.
Sure.
It's just their background coming through.
It's fun seeing Roulette pop up. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've seen her in Rebirth, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But no, I like it. It felt like all the characters again were on point. They all, like Canary saying, like, you because when they offer, no, we should all go together to the fight ring. Canary basically says, no, like you guys can't fit in there. You won't understand. You've not grown up and dealt with your powers. Like, I mean, it felt like a very an allegorical thing for a minority, saying you can't understand because you're not one of us, kind of thing. And so no, and it looks like Canary's going to have a little bit more focus for the next issue. So that's pretty cool. Gives her something meaty to do. Because obviously a lot of the first arc was very Huntress focused, so maybe having a bit more of a Canary focus in this next issue will be good and spread the love a little bit. But no, I enjoyed it. It was probably my favourite issue of this book yet.